in our comfort zone? Oh. The curiosity is making you comfort, right? What else? The chairs in there in the auditorium. When you sit there, you're comfortable. What else? The praise and worship team. You're comfortable, right? What else? What else? The preachings? The teachings are powerful, so we are comfortable. What else? Friends. Friends. How will you feel one day you come to church and you realize all your friends are not here? You find all the new faces. How will you feel? Uncomfortable. So friends, probably they're making us very comfortable. What else? The brand. CCC is a big brand, right? Yeah. So when you go out there and you associate yourself with CCC, yeah, you have a name. What else? What else? So many reasons. We have a lot of reasons of why we should be comfortable. But is the church growing? And how? Is it growing? So we have reasons that we make us comfortable, but we have those ambazo kabisa when we look it in detail we are not comfortable. I'm not sure kwako, but kwangu sometimes I don't feel comfortable when I'm around here. So, but when I project the future, well, I'm comfortable. It gives hope. It gives hope, especially when you call young people and they come like this, and we can talk about our church. This gives hope. Sawa jamani? This gives hope. So, how do we grow from here? How do we grow from here? I always say sometimes I feel very bad when I talk with young people and they will be referring to other churches kwamba those churches are doing good job. They are doing great. Sisikiagi wivu, but I feel bad. Sawa, Or sometimes when I interact with non-CCC people and they give credit ambayo you know we don't deserve. When they look us, wanatuona yani we big people. But when you look yourself, unaona we still have, unaona kabisa we are not yet. And those people, when they look at us, they unaona guys, you are there already. Na wewe ukijiangalia unasema you just don't know. When I take you in there, you realize we are not there. You realize we are not there. Bwana asifiwe sana. So, very briefly, there are these 4 things I want us to look here. There are so many factors for church growth. So many factors. So many factors. But per our context, I want us to talk of these 4 here. Kwa haraka sana. The evangelism aspect, the assimilation aspect, the small group discipleship aspect, and the hospitality aspect of it. There are other reasons of why church should grow. But these 4, I thought that they can speak a lot about us. So evangelism. Evangelism. How many of us here intentionally you have been able to bring souls to Christ? Intentionally. Okay. Good. Yeah. Very good. How many evangelistic activities do we have here at CCC? Can we mention a few? The one we know? This is an evangelistic tool or an evangelistic program that we have at CCC. Can we mention a few? Nothing?
Towards campus.
Toward campus? Mm-hmm. Giant killers? Weekend worship? Uh-huh. Huh? Sister to sister, right? Uh-huh. What else? Uh-huh. We are done? Guys. Are you sure? So we have weekend worship. We have sister, we have city transformers. These are the monthly programs for students. We call them city transformers. Business masterclass. Timothy leadership class. Ladies of what? Of Zion. Giant killers. Sunday preaching. What is LOG? Life groups. Teens programs. CMF, WWK, and what? World changes. World Cup. Umetisha mzee. World changes. How many among these programs are the most active programs? Weekend worship is number one. Number two is what? Sister to sister is number two. Another one? Teens programs are the active programs?
Yes.
Okay. Another? Life groups? I'm not sure. I'm not sure of the life groups, except one, I think one life group probably, the international one. It's not active. Okay. Wow. What else? WWK?
Yeah.
At least they can make meetings, eh? So guys, you don't know about this. Hamnitendea yake. Business masterclass. We have so many programs at CCC-Upanga. So many programs. And we can use them as tools for evangelism. Lakini zile ambazo they have been so much active playing the role of evangelism, probably weekend worship, sister to sister, Sunday preaching, student meetings. At least they are trying. Hizi nyingine watumishi? I'm not sure. What are the results? (2022) from March, when senior pastor came, that is where we start. At least we have the statistics. Kwa mwaka 22 from March, 244 new converts. These are the people who gave their lives to Christ through only two programs, weekend worship and Sunday services. The whole year of 2022. It's a big number, right? Eh? It's a big number. Yeah, it is big. This year, up to now, from January to July, this is the number for weekend worship and what? Sunday services. These are the statistics. So, only two programs. The rest, we don't have the statistics as a church. Probably sister to sister, they have their statistics. Students, they probably have their statistics. But from what we have in the office, statistics that we have. From last year, March, up to July this year, these are the people we have been able to lead them to Christ. What do these numbers tell you? Are you sure? You're doing a great job, man. I think so. What else? What are these numbers telling us?
Some ministries don't work for them. Some ministries.
Some ministries are not doing their job, eh? What else? Eh? We are not committed enough. Yeah. What else? What else? Anything? Our teacher will tell us more. But when we make evangelism as an event, this is the results. So, imagine a church with 1,000 of people, of members, and this is the result we can bring on the table. It's a shame. It's a shame. So, it's a big shame. Assimilation among these people who gave their lives to Christ. How many have joined CCC Church? Who can tell? Sandra, do you have statistic?
There are not more than 30.
Not more than 30. She's speaking from the discipleship department. So she has a moral authority to speak. Not more than 30. Out of 300. Not more than 30 have been able to join CCC. And tukisema jamani, those who gave their lives to Christ from March last year up to July this year, wasimame, not more than 30. So where are the rest? And does it bother us, by the way? Do we care about that? No. We don't care. I'm not sure if we care. How many of us cares about that? That's our pastor. We didn't know the figure. Now you know the figure. How many of us cares after knowing the figures? You care, Mama? Yeah. It's very sad. Very sad. Very sad. So out of 317, not more than 30. Kazi ipo watumishi, si ndio jamani? Small groups. How active is our small groups? We said we can speak of weekend worship program. At least we can see it doing something. It's the most active program here, and sister to sister, and student gathering, then zinakuja business master class, then unaenda kwenye WWK and MF are coming. But my worry is all these small groups that we have, do they really have this mindset of evangelism? Because if they don't, it's good that they are meeting. It's good for their growth. But you know, church growth is two-sided. It's both then I doubt about our growth. Amen? Doubt about our growth. Hospitality. Can I shock you? Allow me to shock you guys. Do you think how many people visit our church weekly as new visitors? When a pastor says, new what? If you is your first time to visit us, please stand. And we will normally do like this. Ushers, give them the papers, you give them their papers, and they fill their details. Dada nani yuko wapi? Dada Roy, dada nani Joy? Wangapi? Wangapi kwa wiki? I'll shock you with the numbers here. Last year, these are the last year. These are the people who visited us. This year, pakubwa our mama from the CCT when came here, one thing amesema ilikuwa ni nini mama? The hospitality, we hosted you with love. Umebarikiwa. Hiyo namba from last year March up to July, we have been able to host these visitors. Church, and I think I will continue to come. Wala nimekuja, nimebarikiwa, nafikiri nitaendelea kuja. They will tell us that way. I'll come next Sunday. And I said, please, when you come, make sure you greet me. They will come the other Sunday. Baada ya hapo, bye bye. You will never see them again. Why? Who can tell why? Why they are not coming back? If they have been looking for a church and they just came to a church. And after 2 to 3 Sundays, they never came back. Why? Why? Who can tell? Yes. Baada ya hapo mnarudi biashara kama kawaida. Asante. What else? Kwamba mnawapa matabasamu kama yote day 1. Day 2 ni sula mbuzi watumishi. No smile. What else? Yes.
Maybe wanapo visit kuna picha anakuja nayo kichwani. Then akifika hapa anakuta ile picha ile kuja kichwani
haipo tena.
Anaenda kusema. Hapa kile mara pili ndio anajua kama hii Sunday haikuwepo itakuwepo hii. Akija na bias kuikuta.
Bora aondoke tu. What else, mama?
I think
the first one, yeah.
When they come now, the third and the second Sunday,
Yeah.
they're alone. They come, worship, even nobody greets them. So that first hospitality, they never receive it again, so they feel out of place.
How many of us had that experience when you came here? No? Watumishi. Tunyoshe tena. We had that experience. Oh. Angalia watoto waliozaliwa CCC hapa. Kwani mnatufanyia hivyo? That's the major problem. Our senior pastor has addressed it with wherever he gets an opportunity to talk with leaders, especially young leaders, and of course even wazee, he has addressed them. We have a popular vocabulary here called CCC culture. Have you heard? How many of us have heard that? Give hands with the visitor. How many of us does that? In front, can you print? How many of us does that? Taona mimi natafuta wachungaji zangu pale. Na watumishi. Na tafutana na wenzenu pale. Like this is done. And you have 1 minute. After my employer, not just great. Talk to them. We don't do that. How many of us even bothers to find greater the other time? No. But even the phone number. You don't know kabisa this person. And you have been here for years. Now, I don't know this person. How many of us even bothers to take the phone? So unaona we have a struggle there. Sawa jamani, we have a struggle there. Kwa wakija day one, they are happy. Why? Because after the service, we take them to hospitality room, we give them breakfast. If we baada ya pili, we give them soda. Of course, they talk with the senior pastor, they greet the senior pastor. Where are you coming from? They will laugh. Next Sunday, know that room. It is them with the rest of the members. And these members are busy. After the service, they go to their friends. You will see them talking themselves. They don't care about the visitors. It doesn't even bother them. Just this last Sunday, we had people from Congo. They heard that we have a French church here. So they came for a French service. Bahati mbaya, they didn't know where the French community are gathering. So it's CCC, so they went direct to the main auditorium. And they sat there for the whole service. These people don't know English, they don't know Swahili. They only speak Lingala and French. Sasa sisi tunajua we spoke even tongue in there. But they were just wondering. Sasa after the service, Wakaja huko bwana hospitality room. Their father could understand Swahili kidogo. So he knew wageni wote hospitality room. So he came with the family. There are like 7 of them. We were surprised. Sasa as usual, jamani, anyone who doesn't understand Swahili here, they are staring at me. Please, if you don't understand English, they are staring. The father was out, so they are just looking at me. I said, okay. I assumed they understand Swahili. So I started speaking in my Swahili. Nikatirika hapo mtumishi. So the father came in. I said, let us now introduce ourselves. So nikaanza, karibu jitambulishe dada. She's looking at me like this. Hey? So the father now was already in. Akaniambia hawaelewi Kiswahili. Nikaambia wanaelewa nini? Ambao wanaelewa French. Hata Kiingereza ambao hawaelewi. Nikasikia aibu. Kaambia hata mkimbie huko chini mkamuite mama Kabongo jamani. Mwambie achopande huko achukue washirika wake. Bado unajua nini? It was the duty of whom? The ushers. Mtu akiingia, so you talk to them. That's how we do. We talk to them. Si tunafanyaga nini? We give them ushers sadaka. And we are done. Talk to them. You realize these people, they don't belong here. They have to come down here for French. Sisi pale what bothers us ni sadaka zile bahasha jamani. Bahasha shukrani mtumishi. Na ya fungu la 10. It's good. But language. Huyo mtu anajua kama hana Yesu. Tumempoteza mshirika na muamini wa Kristo. Fiwe. Kwa hiyo the today training is based on discipleship. On how do we disciple these souls ambazo they have already come to Christ. How do we then train them to become a committed followers of Christ, at the end committed church members, and we would love them to remain here. So that's why the church exists, jamani. Shule zinataka wanafunzi. Na sisi tunataka washirika watumishi. Kwa hiyo tunafurahi kwamba wameokoka, but at the end we want them also to remain here. So tukimaliza the training na mgeni wetu, mwishoni kabisa, CCC we have a new structure, a new program on discipleship. I will introduce them pale mwishoni, and I would love all of us to be part of that program. So whatever he's going to speak inaingia kwenye ile the program. Yes, we have a very special program for these new converts. I will share it at the end of the program. So this is how I thought I should break the ice, for all of us to see the need of being part of the discipleship team, na tukawa involved in the daily discipleship program happening in our church. Na for you to see the need, kwamba kweli there is a high need of disciple makers, and I'm glad that you have come. Kwa hiyo nikutie moyo tu, you're in the right place, pay the attention. We have a very powerful and experienced speaker, well trained kwenye disciple making. We have been friends for 3 years now. All of us have been working together with students. I was working with Tafes, some of you know. He's working with navigators. I'm not sure. Wangapi tumewasikia navigators? Oh, thank you. Very good. Yeah, so he's working with navigators Tanzania. Na wale tunajuanaga sisi. When it comes to discipleship, navigators are the best. When it comes, I was talking to Pastor Mansele yesterday, and he told me when he gave his life to Christ, the first group to disciple him was Navigators Group from Nairobi. He's our local church pastor here. Yeah, so he was discipled by this group of navigators. So we have been graced to have them today. I'm not sure if they are going to finish today. Lakini nikwambia tu, don't be in hurry, my brother. Tutakapoishia we'll have part 2. You will have to come back. Yeah, because I'm sure we need that. And many greetings from our senior pastor. He's following us online. Lakini he knows what is happening na anatusalimia. I receive many greetings from him. He's waiting to watch and to be ministered by you. He's in the US right now. Kwa hiyo I'm sure hatabarikiwa. Amen. So he has come, he's here with his team. So it is my pleasure to welcome my brother, Robert, with his lovely wife, Annabelle. Karibu sana. Hii mic yake inafanya kazi, eh? Okay. Yeah, sure.
Maybe on this one.
And change the laptop, please.
Naona in a blog.
Oh, kumbe. Thank you. Okay. It's here, okay. Okay. So. Oh, hii inafika pia. Pampeleke kwa zote zizime. Okay. Inaweza kafika kule kama atataka kuweka. Inaweza inakaa hapa sasa, natumia hii. Mpe.
Sandue has introduced me and my wife Annabelle. It's a great delight to be here with you. My lovely wife, will you just stand for them to see? My brother, kama natakiwa niwashe sasa hivi.
Come on.
As Ndoye has mentioned, we have enjoyed 3 years of good friendship. We have enjoyed 3 good years of friendship, and I must mention that I've been really encouraged with his passion for the scriptures and his commitment to discipleship. And even though I was really held up, aliponipa hii invitation, it was very hard to say no. It was very hard to say no. So I must mention it's a great delight to be here. And my wife is about to reproduce us. She's 7 months. And because of our commitment to this, we traveled together from Morogoro. And niko na rafiki zangu, familia yangu ya navigators, young, energetic men and women. If you can just wave for them to see you. 3 of them are staff, and 4 of them are students here in Dar es Salaam, and I think in Dar es Salaam, Dodoma, Morogoro. Yeah, great. First, I must commend the leadership team of CCC for making a clear commitment to this thing called discipleship. because that is what the Church of Christ is called to do. And a church without discipleship is not a church. And I'm very confident that you people are in safe hands. If your senior pastors landed with that commitment, if your youth pastors landed with that commitment, you are in safe hands. When he talked about the feedback from their leadership team recently, right? He said recently. It made me think of a quote that I have here. It's from the article of Christianity Today in 1958. And it's an interview with the late Bill Graham. And this is what was asked to Pastor Bill Graham. I'm the evangelist Bill Graham. He wasn't a pastor. So this quotation is in a book that I recommend to all of us as leaders to read, the Master Plan Evangelism. And